Hey pilots, what's going on? Bounty here from Bounty Gaming, and today we're checking out another recommended loadout by you pilots out there. Now this loadout, what we're going to be using is the R-97, but there's a little twist to the story. We're not allowed to aim down sight at all. All of the kills we get have to be without any aim down sight. So guys, for the attachments, we are going to mix it up a little bit. We are using Gunrunner, and we're also using fast reload. So my idea behind this is to boost around the map as much as possible, spray the enemy pilots again as much as possible, reload quickly, and move on to the next pilot. So guys, if you're looking for a new loadout, or if you're looking for something different and you haven't really used this weapon before, I can highly recommend it. As you can see by the camo on my R-97, I'm very new to this weapon. I think I'm about level 14 or level 15, still very new, still learning how it operates, because as you pilots know, we're all about the snipers here. So the rest of the loadout, which I better cover, we are using smoke grenades, we have Legion as the Titan, and we're also using Holo Pilot, along with a boost that is amp weapons. So the reason I chose amp weapons is because I will need more damage when spraying and praying at long distances, and we just got Eva 8 autoed. I was a bit gutted there. I really thought I had the enemy pilot, but he crouched down and he sprayed me. Because he had a shotgun, it was a one hit, so I definitely had no chance. There you go guys, level 16 on the R-97. So we're pretty much new to this gun. We're still learning how it operates, as we mentioned earlier. No aim down sight, so in situations like that where the enemies are too far away, there really isn't much we can do. So guys, let me know in the comments below if you are using this weapon in Titanfall 2, what you think of it, whether you've got any advice on this gameplay, or whether you want to recommend the next loadout. It can be something crazy, or it can be something normal with a twist. So you might say sniper only without aiming down sight. That would be ridiculous, and please don't recommend that, because I wouldn't have a video up for about 4 months. It will take a long time. Even 4 months might not be enough time, guys. So anyway, if you have loadout recommendations, we're definitely going to try them out. I'm super excited for the new update coming up, pilots, so hopefully you guys are too. Numbers are looking pretty strong. I haven't had any issues finding a game online. Look at this little crazy feed here. Double kill, see another pilot there, running on up to him, gun runner, triple kill, running in, throwing out the Holo Pilot, trying to get the other guy distracted, and then I thought, well, Legion came down, so let's hop inside. We are running the Stoic C, I believe it's called, camo for Legion, which means we're at Gen 9. So we're almost at Gen 10 for Legion, and this will actually be our first Gen 10 Titan. So if you pilots out there already have a Gen 10 Titan, high five to you guys, because it does take a lot longer to get Gen 10 on a Titan than it does on weapons and other things like that. In fact, I actually got my pilot to Gen 10 before my Titan. So it does take a while, guys. I have seen a few pictures around, hopefully legit and not Photoshop, where people actually have Gen 100 on their Titans, whether it be Ronin or Scorch. Those are the two I've seen. Now that's crazy. That is a lot of game time, guys. I've got about 250 hours at the moment, and I haven't got a Titan Gen 10. Although, in saying that, pilots, across my Titans... Oh, we're just going to go on a little nasty spree here, guys. Just briefly interrupting there. Smart Core Online, you know it's time for business. Now, with the changes I've made, I should have 30% after this core finishes. There we go, 30%. And we're going to be basically ready to go again with a Smart Core quite soon. So just watch this part, guys. We're going to dish out some damage here. Look at those 2 power shots. That's why you need the extra kit. Smart Core active. Oh man, back-to-back Smart Cores in like less than 20 seconds. That is ridiculous. So that's why I choose Legion all the time. That's why I love Legion. And I was also quietly pleased that it was recommended I use Legion, because I thought, yes, if it's going to be a good gameplay, it's got to have Legion in there. Anyway, guys, back to what I was saying. Across my Titans, I do have them quite genned up. So that's why I don't actually have a single Titan to Gen 10. Because across the board, when Titanfall 2 first started, I used Tone heaps, and then I swapped to Ronin. Ronin's all I used. Now I've actually put quite a bit of work in on North Star and also Scorch, so we are getting those Titans up and not really focusing on a single Gen 10. Anyway, pilots, back to the gameplay. What we're going to focus on here, we have the battery. We want our Titan coming down, so we're going to jump on in. Pray to the gods that we do not die. Please respawn gods. And there we go. Amp weapons online. Another Titan coming down. This is just ridiculous. And I'm still getting used to Gunrunner, guys. I actually forgot for most of this gameplay that I had it. And then I'd sort of run around and click shoot and go, ah, my guy's not actually stopping. This is cool. And so we're just going to dish out some damage for this tone. Yet another smart core is active. This is just ridiculous. And I mean, guys, if you're struggling in Titans, if you find when your Titan comes down you're ignoring it, it's not really a game changer. Definitely try Legion with Overcore and Hidden Compartment. Ever since Hidden Compartment came out, I have not changed my loadout for Legion. It is just too strong, it is the best, and if something is going to get nerfed shortly, it could be that. But don't tell anyone, because ideally we don't want it to get nerfed, pilots. So guys, what we're going to do now is, the game is actually getting near the end, 377 to 228, and I think we carried the team quite well. It wasn't a clear-cut victory, it wasn't, you know, the easiest win in the world sort of thing. We did have to put in quite a lot of work, especially with a different loadout. So the loadout I was using in my previous video, we literally came from that straight into a new loadout. No warm-up games, no nothing. Loaded up Titanfall 2 and thought, okay, let's do this. It's going to be hard. We're going to have to concentrate. We're going to have to run around the map. Let's do this. So we're already at 135 points, guys. Carrying the team there. Now, for you pilots out there, let me know what you'd like to see next. Your recommendations are definitely appreciated. We're going to have a lot of cool things coming up with the new update. We are going to get the Prime Titans. We are going to show you guys the executions. Even though we probably got a bit of a sneak peek in the release trailer, we're still going to show you those. Have some gameplay with the new Legion Prime Titan as well as North Star. And then we're going to be checking out the new weapon. We're going to use that quite a lot. And then hopefully give you guys some tips and recommendations of how to get the most out of the R-101 carbine. And for you guys out there who cannot play, whether you're away from the computer or console, we're also going to have some gameplay of the new map so you guys can check it out, relive the Titanfall 1 hype, and see whether the update is something you're interested in. Anyway, pilots, I hope to see you guys on the frontier. We're just going to ride this one on out with a victory. Get a few cheeky kills here. All I see is Reapers. Just Reaper after Reaper after Reaper. So let's head on over to the dropship. Now, there is no reward, as you guys are aware, for actually destroying the dropship. You can get a few kills if you are the final person to hit it. So really, that's all I try and do. I try and get the damage down, wait a little bit till the end, and then get the last couple of hits out. See that Ronin there that we just smoked up with the skin? Or North Star, whatever it is. Yeah, it's a North Star. I actually thought that looked like the Prime Titan. It's legitimately very, very similar. So, I mean, it's not the Prime Titan, but I was like, wow, that's very similar. And I also forgot to get rid of my custom message when ejecting from my Titan. So I better go in, edit my VPK, and get rid of that, because it's better to be safe than sorry. Anyway, pilots, thanks again for tuning in. 150 score, 16 kills, 4 Titan kills, 22 minion kills. Catch you pilots in the next video. Peace.